Good evening, welcome back to Fourth News. On tonight's news, we cover the history of a very familiar place for most of the adults that grew up in Singapore. I might even bring back some memories. We're going to be talking about one of the old Singaporean playgrounds. We've sent some reporters out there in the morning to capture this playground in all of its beauty. So, without further ado, let's take a look.
Thank you, Decibel. Welcome. Today we are visiting an old Singaporean playground located near Elias Mall, right next to a coffee shop. So let's see what it has to offer.
When I first saw this playground, I thought it was lame and run down and old. But when my parents told me about the history of this playground, I was really fascinated. It has a very interesting history.
Despite the much popularity these playgrounds have gained over the years, many parents have deemed this playground unsafe for their children in the modern day and age. Take a look at the playground. Many parents have said that the playground is very run down and has not been renovated since. So many parents have opted out and decided to choose the more modern playgrounds rather than these playgrounds. Usually, these playgrounds back in the day used to be very filled and very popular, but nowadays they have been taken over by the more modern playgrounds that feature plastic slides and more convenient places for people like parents or guardians to sit down and make sure that their kids are safe. I'm about to show you some places where kids usually hang out. So, right next to this playground is conveniently located a kopitiam, where many kids can just go and get some drinks. Pause. Go. I love this place! As you can see, this playground has a lot of cool features to offer. It has a built-in slide, and it also has a bunch of staircases where kids can crawl up and play with their friends. There's also a bunch of tires that were used and recycled just for this playground.
Go!
This playground was built from around the late 1970s. It was built to mimic the boats named the Sempons, which were commonly seen near the dock of Singapore River during the 1930s, when boats would come in and out to trade with buyers. Pause. Come closer. Over here. That's your marker.